Hi everyone, welcome back to the coding series. In today's video, we will be solving LeetCode problem number 2149, Rearrange Array Elements by sign. Let's understand the problem statement. We are given an integer array of even length consisting of an equal number of positive and negative integers. You should return the array in such a way that it should meet all these three conditions. Let's understand one by one each. Every consecutive pair of integers have opposite sign. If you consider these 3 and minus 2, consecutive pair opposite sign, minus 2, 1, consecutive pair opposite sign. For all integers with the same sign, the order in which they were present in nums is preserved. 3, 1 and 2, all these three are positive integers. In the output, their order should be preserved, meaning after 3, 1, then only 2. Similarly, this will be applicable for negative integers also. The rearranged array begins with positive integer. Every first element in the output array should be a positive integer. Now, how we can solve this problem? Let's dive into the approach. Consider array 3, 1 minus 2, 1 minus 2, minus 5, 2, and then minus 4. Okay. Output should be 3 minus 2, 1 minus 5, 2, and then minus 4. Right? Now, here they clearly mention that equal number of positive and negative integers. So, if you consider this array length is 6. That means 3 positive integers, 3 negative. Keeping this in mind, let's take I comma j. Two variables. I refers to positions of positive integer in resultant array. Okay. We have to initialize one resultant array. Initialize resultant array. RES array. Okay. And j refers to positions of negative integer in resultant array. Okay. Here you have to initialize resultant array with the length of an given array. Okay. Here 6. So the resultant array should be of length 6. Now. Okay. Here what and all can be the possible values for I. So 0, 1, 2. Here, 0, 0, 2, and then 4. Here 1, 3, and then 5. Because our current array is of length 6. So 0, 2, 4, and then for j it will be 1, 3, 5. Okay. When you initialize I is equals to 0 and j equal to 1. Okay. Now, to achieve 2 and 4, you have to increment I in every iteration to I equal to I plus 2 and j equal to j plus 2. Okay. Now traverse through an current array. Okay. When you traverse through an current array 3, 1, minus 2, minus 5, 2, minus 4. Traverse through an current array and check the current element. If current element is greater than 0, you have to assign this value to the ith position in resultant array because I refers to the positions of positive integers. So res of I is equals to current, and then after you are assigning you have to increment I equal to I plus 2. If current element is less than 0, then you have to assign current element at the j position in the resultant array. Then it will be res of j is equals to current element, then j is equals to, you have to increment j equal to j plus 2. Then after you reach at the last element, then you can return resultant array. Okay, now let's see. Here in the first iteration, we'll be having total 6 iterations, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. You will initialize resultant array with the length 6. So initially it will be 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay. When you initialize with length 6. Okay. Now check the current element. In the first iteration, current element will be 3. 3 is greater than 0. Then you have to assign at ith position in the resultant. Initially I will be 0. Here I will be 0. So then the resultant array will be 3, 0, 0, 0, 0, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now, next, in the second iteration, 1. Here 1 is greater than 0. So, here I will be I plus 2. Then I equal to 2. Then the resultant array will be 3, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0. Then, next, minus 2. Minus 2 is less than 0. Then, we have to keep the current element at the j position in the resultant array. So here j will be 1. Here you have to, after assigning, you have to increment I. J equal to 1. Because we haven't updated. We have initialized j as with 1 at the starting. Now the resultant array will be 3, minus 2, 1, 0, 0, 0. Then you have to increment j is equals to j plus 2. Sorry, 1 plus 2, 1 plus 1, 1 plus 2, that will be 3. Now, I is 4, j equal to 3. Now, the current element is minus 2. Minus 2 is less than 0. Now, if minus 2 is less than 0, you have to append at the j position in the resultant array. So, 3 minus 2, 1 because j equal to 3. Minus 5, 0, 0. Now, current element is greater than 0. Now, you have to update that ith position in the resultant array. Here, I equal to 4. 1, minus 5, 2, 0. Okay. Then, at last, you have to append this minus 4. Because current element is less than 0, j is equals to, after here you have to increment j, 3 plus 2, j. Then j equal to 5. Okay. So you have to, then minus 5, 2, and then minus 4. You can just return after you reach at the end of the array. Okay. Then our resultant array is 3 minus 2, 1 minus 5, 2, and then minus 4. Okay. See, we have achieved. Now, if you think about the time complexity and space complexity. Okay. So, we are iterating over n elements in an array. So, time complexity will be O of n. For the space complexity, we have initialized two variables, O of 1 plus O of 1, and then Here for storing n elements, because we are having n elements in, if you think n elements in an array, resultant array also will contain n elements. So that will be also O of n. So time space complexity. So okay, time complexity is O of n and space complexity is O of n. Now let's code this. Okay. Now I is equals to 0. J is also 0. Sorry, J will be 1. Okay. Now resultant array. Resultant array where make of array of int, comma, think n is equals to len of nums. Okay, this will be n, comma, then you can just write like this. Okay. Now for k equal to, or else you can just over n elements. Okay. Now res if value is greater than 0, then res of I is equals to value. Then you have to increment I is equals to I plus 2. Similarly, else means current element will be negative because array will be containing only positive and negative. Then res of I is equals to res of j equal to value j equal to j plus 2. Okay. After that, you can just return res. So we have initialized I, j, n. We have took and then we have assigned j equal to j plus 2. You can return. Now let's see. See, test cases are passed. Let's submit this. All test cases are passed with time complexity O of n and space complexity O of n. That's all for today's guys. If you have any questions, please do add in the comment section. Like and subscribe for more videos. Thank you.